Hey, good morning, everybody. What a lovely opportunity to have your company today. It's so frosty out there, isn't it? I've been really looking at the snow overnight, kept waking up and seeing it and thinking, oh my goodness me, it's snowy. And it really was. It's been super snowy here in Derbyshire. I don't know what your weather's like. Sean, what was it like in Sheffield?
Nothing.
No, you're kidding me.
Boring. Nothing at all.
What? Lewis, what about you?
It was frozen for our
But
-5.
-5. Did you have snow?
Yeah, we had snow.
See, I got the team with me. I got the boys with me. Hi, Corinne.
So I was just looking for those pens.
And you can't find them.
I keep looking.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to borrow this set. I know where there's some more. I know where there's loads of these. Loads. There's not loads. There's hardly any left. But I do know where there's a secret stash of 3 new packets. There, I've told you now. Shall I tell you where they are? They're in my studio at home. That's a bit naughty, isn't it? I know. I got them because we were going to do some crafting, and so I can't remember what changed. Something changed, and we couldn't do it. So anyway, wanted to say good morning to you all. I've obviously got Sean and Lewis here with me. If you haven't watched us before, it's a real pleasure to have your company. Monday Morning Madness. We always bring you just an hour of just crazy deals. I've done the thing. I already did it, so we don't have to cause any chaos this morning. Because Sean's on cameras, so I couldn't do that to him, could I? Imagine if I'd done that and then suddenly he'd got here and we've been saying, oh, we want to change all the pricing. That's not, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm already in trouble for doing enough of that. Let me say a few good mornings to you all. Got a lovely Mel Heaton back today after the holidays, which will be lovely. Really looking forward to seeing Mel. Haven't seen her for a couple of weeks. She'll be here doing her regular scan and cut shows tomorrow. So you've got that to look forward to. And of course, book nooks. We'll be talking about those in a lot more detail. And it was interesting because I'm just going to chat to you for a few minutes while everybody's joining, and then we'll say lots of hellos to you. So one was talking about these book nooks. Had a couple of people say, well, I don't even know what they are. And I was like, oh my goodness me, you've never heard of a book nook? Honestly, they are so addictive. I should tell you that and put it out so you know that before anything else happens. So this is the thing. I'm just gonna quickly tell Corinne, don't worry about those pens because I use those and I just need Carl to bring me the box that's at home where there's some more because I've got some at home as well. So we sorted that out. Now that's what it's like here. We literally talk to you and chat to you, and you're part of our team. You're part of our day. You're here. It's like you're just in the studio with us. Anyway, the thing about book nooks. So I said, why would you want to do a book nook? And they're like these little magical worlds of just fabulousness, and it's a very mindful way of crafting because you can take your time, and because they're pieces in detail and you build it up layer by layer, it's like storytelling. So you get really engrossed in the story and what could be going on in the scene. And basically the way that they work is they're normally a particular size. So imagine a foolscap box, you know, those box files, that kind of size, never taller than that. And then you can have them as wide as you want. But if you've got a bookshelf, you slot them this model. So it's not like making something for nothing. It's like making something for a reason, to have it there on the shelf. And they're magical and fun and fantastical and just really illustrative, but also very craftable, and it's like a miniature world that you go into. I love them. I absolutely am addicted to looking at them. I've never made one, I'll be honest with you, not because I haven't wanted to, but just because I've always had something else to do. But I know Mel's been making them over the holiday, and so we're going to start a little book nook club, which I'm really looking forward to. And of course the other person who's back today is our lovely Lauren, who's been on maternity. So she's coming back into work today. That'll be a bit of a surprise for her, won't it? After having a last few months of looking after her lovely baby daughter, and now she's going to be back here. Right, everybody. So let's say a few hellos. So good morning to our lovely Maureen. She actually woke up this morning to a blanket of snow. Wendy's in snowy Cheshire. Lynn says hi to everyone, a snowy Felixstowe. Leslie, good morning. Lorraine, morning. It's snowy in Cheshire. I've read that twice. Barbara says it's frosty. Pardon?
Different people.
Oh, different people. Oh, it is Wendy and Lorraine. I wonder how close you live to each other. Barbara says it's cold and frosty in Chorley. Pam said cold Bristol, no snow, but it's quite cold. Doreen said happy birthday to me. Well, happy birthday to you, Doreen. Can we have some confetti, Lewis, please? Happy birthday. That's for you there, Doreen. A really happy birthday to you. It was our lovely Diane's birthday yesterday, so we'll be having cake at lunchtime celebrating that. Then we've got Veronica's here. Marina, she said she woke up from a snow-covered King Swinford, watching in bed the joys of retirement. Julie says, morning, everybody. Aileen, good morning. Snowy in Bradford. Sandra, good morning. Got a blanket of snow in Peterborough, where Maureen is. Sheila, good morning. Very cold today. Avril, it's snowy in Fort William. It's always snowy in Fort William, isn't it? I think you get more snow than lots of us. Christine, good morning to you. Snowy Branston. Anne, morning, everybody. Lincoln, it's -5 and snowy. Miriam, hope you're all keeping warm. Sandy, it's very frosty in Poole. Linda, first day of retirement and it's my birthday. Linda Anderson, happy birthday. Let's have some more confetti. I think we should do birthdays. If anybody's got a birthday this week, Monday Morning Madness should also include birthdays. Any birthdays, let us know. Carol, good morning from a very cold Glasgow. Miriam, happy birthday, Linda. Happy retirement. Yeah, happy retirement. That's a big, big deal, isn't it? Christine saying no snow here in Middlesex, just a thick frost. Lots of happy birthdays coming in to everybody. Doreen as well. Michelle says, morning all. Lynn says, happy birthday and happy retirement. Happy birthday wishes and confetti from Doreen. Karen Miller, morning crafty playmates. Terry, good morning to you. Lovely to have your company from a freezing cold, icy Evesham. Wow. Shona, morning from a snowy Lincoln. Sarah says, we have a blanket of ice fluffy snow in Monmouthshire. Wow. Leslie, happy birthday and retirement to Linda. Pauline, good morning. We actually have snow in Wiltshire, in Devizes. I never know how to pronounce that. I don't know whether I've done it right. Lots of you saying happy birthdays to everybody. And then Betsy, good morning. Lovely to have your company. I do owe you an email. I will promise to do that this week. Good morning, lovely Stephanie and friends. We've been cold here, -6 in North Carolina. No snow, but sending love to you all for a beautiful year. Love and blessings from Betsy. That lady writes the most incredible poems and verses, but her use of the English language is very, very clever. It's a real talent. It's lovely. She writes beautiful things, and she's written books. Sheila, good morning to everybody. Lynn, good morning. Saying lots of mornings to all of you. And Andrea, lots of good mornings too. Now, I've got this new system, Lewis, where I actually do a little star on the last comment that I wrote, and that then tells me where I got to. So that's my system, if I remember to do it. I know, bit of a thing, isn't it? So our lovely Corinne's made me a cup of tea. Should we do a little giveaway today? should we do something? What should we give away? I know what we'll do. We'll give you a snowball. No, it's not going to work, is it? What can we give away? Actually, do you know what? I've just seen something. This is close to a book nook. That's the kind of thing you do. So a book nook is a tall thing with a 3D element so that you can look into it. That is the kind of thing you would do with a book nook. So a picture inside a story with a really firm outside, so MDF outside, and then you build all of this. Imagine building that with SVG files. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? That's a brilliant example of, except it would be bigger. So when you put it in your library, it would just be, wow, woohoo. Right, I'm looking for a giveaway. I'm looking for something to give away. Well, David's not in, so I could find something of his. I know what we can give away. I've just seen something down here. This would be nice. Let me just see. Yes. Oh, yeah. We'll do this. Right. We're going to give away this lighted picture. Okay. So it's all stenciled beautifully. And it is beautiful as well. With gold leaf or copper leaf. And then it lights up. Okay, this is going to be our giveaway. Sam will love me for that because you've got to pack it and everything. But I think it's worth it. So Lewis is setting that up for us. Oh, but what shall we have? Snow.
Well, a lot of people talk about snow.
Oh, there is. We need a word that's not in the comments. Copper. Because it's copper leaf. Yeah? Yep. Right, copper. Type the word copper in the comments and somebody's going to win this lovely giveaway. Right, let me tell you about this. So, this is brilliant because, first of all, you are going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, whoops. I don't know why I'm so clumsy at the moment. You're going to get, I'm going to put them in twos because I like it when it looks like this. Do you walk around your house lining up your ornaments? Do you do that? Everything in my house I have in groups. Anything that's on a shelf or a mantelpiece I put in groups. And I used to have a cleaning lady years and years ago, and she used to line them all up. And every night I used to put them back in a group, and every night she used to put them in a line. It was like this thing that happened every night. And on the way home, it was one of the first things I used to think about was, I wonder if Carol's put those things in lines. Oh, I'm going to go in and sure enough, I used to do it. And I think it became a bit of a game between the two of us. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. Is that right? 25, we did do a thing. $7.99. Now, I'm going to tell you a little thing about this. This stays sticky. This you can use. You're going to love this. Can you ask Corinne if she'll bring me the gold leaf in, please? I'm not sure whether you knew this, but you can use this with gold and silver leaf. It's brilliant. It works really, really well. I've got a sticky finger now. You're getting 25 of these for $7.99. That is a crazy deal. So I'm going to go down the counter and then we're going to get into some demos, yeah? So first of all, thank you, Lewis. 25 of these, $7.99, everybody. Let me explain to you how it works if you're watching us for the first time. So, first of all you need to do is, when you want to shop, you don't need to leave watching, whether you're watching us Facebook, Instagram, or on our website. You type into the comments the words "a shop" followed by the code, and the code is up there on the screen. Do I do it that way? How do I get that?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
The opposite way. Oh, look there. That's it. Right. So that, because you have to do it the opposite way to the way you think. There is the details on your screen. I've always wanted to do that. Do you know what? In 23 years of doing presenting, I've never ever done that. Actually, I say 23 years. It's not. It's more than that. Well, anyway. Right, everybody. So, shop glue gets you this and pops it in your basket. Right, then, next thing we've got for you is this. Now, we're going to be doing some leather painting going forward. So I'm going to suggest that this might be a really good thing to have. First of all, you get your alphabet. Then you are going to get your hammer. Now, each one of these is metal. So you literally take the individual letters and create your own words using that tool. So this one, Shop Emboss, if you would like this, we did a thing, $19.99, bought the price right down. Right, this is one of those proper things. Oh, let's have a little bit of tea. It's nice tea today. I've got almond milk today for breakfast. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure how much I like it. I've had it before, but not really properly got into it. So, in fact, what's your favourite kind of milk? I bet some of you don't drink milk at all, do you? Anyway, let's go back to this thing. Beads. With what Jane's going to be doing this week, you're going to really want to get these. We've done a proper deal on them. We've bought that price right down. So they should have been, Lewis, help me out here. Was it £54? £51.98. They are down to £16.99, which means they are £8.50 each. That means you get 12 pots. They're not even £1 a pot. And do you know how many you get in each one? They are, I'm sure these are, let me just check. Yeah, 15 gram pots. You normally get less than 5 grams for that, but look at them. You've got different sizes in here. These are absolutely fabulous. Shop beads, if you would like those. Right, I've got to get down this counter because we have to get to these brush pens. If you would like to get a set of metallic markers, and why wouldn't you? Absolutely. Shop chalk will get you those. They're just $6.99. Then our natural beeswax sheets, you're getting 10 of these. They smell good. 10 sheets for £11.99. You're getting a double bow maker and 3 reels of curling ribbon. And all of that is $10.99, which is crazy. I need to take that with me. You're going to get watercolor brush pens. We don't have very many of these left, and we've got one less because I'm going to borrow that packet. We haven't, Lewis. You don't need to do anything because I've got 3 packets. This one, guys, Shop Brush, $6.99. I'm going to take that with me. A mini book nook is there. And then this is the deal. This is the one that you need to get. Right, $12.99 for the mat and the tools, everybody. That is a crazy, crazy deal. $12.99. That is so affordable. Right, come and have a look at this with me because I want to just show you these brush pens. Oops, I've lost my lid. I guess Corinne's looking for the metal, isn't she? Yeah. I think it might, I'm wondering if it might just be on the trolley. Anyway, we'll get that in a sec. Right, everybody. Ooh, done something there. So a couple more hellos to you. And if you are just joining us for the first time, thank you for your company. You're watching us here at Highlight Crafts. It's a little bit of a, it's just this crafty place in Derbyshire where what's that? Oh, just found my fabric from Saturday. I lost that. Just found it. Yeah, it's this crafty place in Derbyshire where all of us, behind the counter, every one of us crafts. I know. And do you know the other thing about it that you're going to love? We bring you lots of deals. That mat, we've all got lots of them. The tools, we've got lots of those. You've got an embossing tool, you've got a pokey tool, you've got a craft knife, and you get tweezers in there. So you're getting the equivalent of 4 tools plus your mat for £12.99. It's a deal. Right, I've got some watercolour cards here and I want to show you these pens. Now, we don't have very many of these pens left. There are 20 colours and they also come with their own brush pen, a water brush pen. This, when you're doing inking techniques and anything else that goes with it, can't find the box.
Find some Gilding.
That'll do me.
That'll do you? There you
Yeah, don't mind what it is. You wait till you see this. I'm just going to show you a little technique with it. So these are the colours and I love their rainbowed. Look at the bottom of those pens. Oh my goodness me, they're gorgeous. £6.99. This was a deal. This is the thing. That's a crazy price. I'm so happy when I get you a good deal. But that's not all, because you also get this water brush, and it's actually, this is one of the nicest quality water brushes. Look at the nib on that. Look at the bristles. It goes right to a point. Right, really sharp to a point. So remember, they undo the opposite way to the way that you would expect a water brush to work. Then, I'm just going to get some, no, the way you would expect something to open, that's the way to describe it. Then I'm just going to get some water in here. Normally, that'd be enough. So all I did, squeeze it, fill it up, but put it under the tap, and that's a good way of getting it. Right, our giveaway code is copper, and somebody's going to win our lovely domed light, which you can then, look, it's got this capillary action that will get that, look at that. How clever is that? Right, everybody, so these brushes, brush markers, they're gorgeous.
One left.
One? Oh my God, how's that happened? I'm just going to show you because they are really good. Let me just show you this. Look at that colour. Right, you can go really intense, really intense, or you can fade it away. And this is the other thing. Look at the thinness. Look at how thin that line is. And then you get your water brush and you literally start to blend your colour, and then you come back, you make it like a watercolour. Look at that price. Honestly, no wonder everybody's shopping for them. And then look at this, is the other thing. So you see now the water's taken the colour out the nib. Oh, it's coming back already. All I do is hold it like that and the colour will come back to the nib. Or the other alternative is you put it onto a dry piece of the card because, oh, look at that. Look at how you start off. It's already back there, look. Start off really wide and then pull it to a petal. Oh, wow. Pull to a little petal, really wide.
Fully allocated.
Oh, my goodness me. But you can do this, look. Get it on the pen, on your brush, and just get a really soft colour. I'm just going to hold that up because as it dries, you'll see that colour better. Oh, well done, everybody who got these. That's congratulations. They just really are brilliant pens. And for the price, you have just got a deal. That was the thing we did this morning. Right, I need to show you this because this is brilliant. So, first of all, so imagine this going through a stencil, okay? So, in fact, I'm going to do it on the black because it'll show up better. Right, there is the glue, okay? There's my glue. Just going to rub it in like that. Now I've got to get that off my fingers because you can do this with it. I've got too much. works. It works with Gilding. Oh my goodness me. And at that price, look at that. Look, there's my dot that I did. Oh, I've already got messy. Blinking heck. Look at that dot. Right. So 20% of our glue has gone. If you've already got this glue, please get it out to do this with it. So you are going to get 25 of them for $7.99. That is the cheapest way of you being able to do gluing like I am. Look at this. So as a shape, but lines. Let me show you this. Right? You cannot do that with Mixion because it doesn't work like that. Let me get some more stuff. I've got the glue on my fingers now. Just put that on there. You need to leave it for about a minute to let it start to go tacky. Look, see that one? Because it's been left a minute. Look how much better that is. Because I did that one before I did that one. But then, look, you can edge things. How I love it. Oh my goodness me. That $7.99 for 25 of them. This is a crazy price. I love when you get a deal. And because, right, so you can go quite deep with it. Right, watch this. So on the back, just let it dry. So on the back side of that, just let it dry completely because it will dry. Stays active for about 20 minutes. So, but that, see, that's one of the things is when you know about product, and we work really closely with the suppliers of all the products, and we learn about the different chemical compositions of things. Look at that, guys. How would you have done that edging using Mixion? Because it's very liquid. This is like a paste. So if you want to put it onto stencils, so if I'm putting it onto a stencil, this is what you do. Get your mat, because it'll wash off this mat. You get your mat. Let me just do this. Right. Make yourself a blob of it like this. I've pushed that right out, so I've got a proper paste. So look at it. Look how sticky it is. You can see it's super, super sticky. There. That's what you want. You want it like that so that you can work with it like a paste. And then you can take a scraper and you can, oops, upside down. You can use it with a scraper and you can scrape that into products. $7.99 gets you 25 of those. It's a really good way of being able to do stuff. So watch this. Picked it up. Oops, I've got my thing under there, haven't I? So, look at how you'll be able to scrape that through a stencil, and it gets more liquid the more you pick it up. And look at how sticky, but that's going to last wet about 20 minutes for you to be able to work with it. Don't get it too thin because you want to make sure that you've got enough thickness there. Just sort of not too thick either, but just a bit creamy. That's the right consistency. That's a little bit too much. Let me just get some of that off. And then look, you can take it off. If you've got too much of it on, you can actually take it off, spread it out, smooth it out. But that will give us a patch that we can then gild. Right, I'm just going to get rid of all of that. I could put that in a jar normally. Right, 25% of the glue has gone and 20% of emboss has gone. That's our tool set, which when we start doing our leather painting, next month, everybody, you're going to want to be able to do that with it. Please make sure. I don't think that'll still be around at that price. Right, that is there, and I'm going to show you something else. If it's gone dry and your project is absolutely critical, get yourself a brush and you can just give it a little bit of life. You only need a tiny bit of paint, but look at this. Look at it. It's giving you it's sticking exactly where the glue is. It's giving us all of that effect. So you're able to do a large area, and it's so affordable, but it's also very, very easy to work with. Right, I'm just going to leave that. Let me just clean this little bit up. Of course, I'm going to clean up. I never clean up, do I? And then, right, let's get this up here. Oop. Guys, look at this. Look at how that's worked. Really is. Like, and also the other thing is you can do techniques with it. You can do brush work with it. But that's going over the edge and getting all that colour in there. And then on this side, it's not quite dry. That will dry. But if you want to use it as a glue, I'm just going to show you that because it's a pretty good glue, this one. So I'm just going to put that there, get it nice and creamy, and we'll glue that, and we'll put that there. I'm just going to get that nice, and we'll just leave that to dry for a couple of minutes. Right, while that's drying, I'm just going to say a few more hellos, but please, everybody, don't wait for that. I've got some great new products coming up this week. We've got an airbrushing booth coming. I'm a bit excited about that because we've needed one for a long time. And I tell you, I literally rang them between Christmas and New Year, and I didn't expect anybody to answer, and they did. They said, oh, we can't get them there for Monday, but we can get them there for the middle of the week. I was like, we need them. Should see the mess I made when I was doing some stuff the other day. We need our airbrush booth because, honestly, I've got everything's covered in paint and splats and stuff. Right, everyone, let's have a few more hellos to everybody. Let me see if I can find my red star there. This is going to be a great system. It's going to work. So here we go. So Terry, morning, Glyn. Hope you're managing to keep warm. Everybody's saying hello to each other, which is like, I really like that because it's about building this community, and we're all really trying to make sure that we say hello to each other, keep in touch with each other, check out for each other, make sure everybody's okay. And that's exactly what we're doing. So day 3 of being snowed in for Pam in Port Talbot. But this is like being on the Weather Channel. It's like we're going around the country looking at everybody's weather. Oh, I dyed my hair this weekend. I'm glad I did. It's got rid of a bit of the grey. So Bridget, icy here in Bristol, a slight sprinkling of snow. First day back to school. Love to you all. Oh, have a nice day, Bridget. Mary, good morning, everyone. Pam, good morning. Old morning. Oh, old morning. Hey, that's a great name. Snow in North Warwickshire, staying home and crafting. Love to know what craft projects you've got on today. Wendy says, give David's trolley away. Do you know what? If I gave David's trolley away, I'd have to give myself with it because there's no way I could stay here. Helen Jules says, good morning, everyone. Happy New Year to you all. Wendy, oh yeah, Wendy's given me, don't encourage me, Wendy. Sandra says, morning all. 50% of that glue has gone now, everybody. Terry's saying, happy birthday and congratulations on your retirement to Linda. Hope you enjoyed this very special day. Everybody's saying stay warm and safe. Rachel, happy New Year to everyone. Pam said, what a bucket of tea you've got there, Stephanie. Well, this was made by our lovely Corinne. And what Corinne doesn't know is She has no idea what my reputation is like for spilling things, because if this was Mel giving it to me, it would be half full, so I don't spill it. Corinne filled it right up. Those pens now, look how that's dried. Wish we'd got some more. We haven't got any more though. Patrice said, my cousin's 82nd birthday today. Ooh, happy birthday to Patrice's cousin. We've got Marina's drinking Jersey milk. Wow, I've got almond milk today. I'm going to do overnight oats, and I'm getting really healthy this year. That's my thing. Yes. What's everybody's favourite milk? What's yours, Sean?
I don't really drink milk very often.
Don't you? Do you not have tea and stuff?
No.
Oh. What do you drink, Lewis? Just regular milk?
Cow.
Cow milk?
I mean, there was a period in my life when I was on breast milk, but...
Oh my goodness me. Oh my, you did me there. I wasn't expecting that. You got me. Louis just said, oh, there was a period in his life where he was on his mum's milk. Of course he was. He was a baby. But oh my goodness me. That'll teach me. Oh dear. That starts a whole debate over what age you should stop feeding babies breast milk. Lots of you type in the word copper for our giveaway. If you'd like our giveaway, type the word copper. Oh God. God, oh dear, you made me laugh. I've lost my spot now. Right. Marina, you could do with changing the colour of the banner as it blends into the background colour too much. Oh, he's on it. Oh, go ahead, Marina, your wish is our command. Oh, there, Lewis is on it already. Terry, good morning and Happy New Year. Patrice, today, we've already done that one. Darren drinks. I drink lactose-free milk in my coffee. Oh, okay. Lots of people are lactose intolerant, aren't they? So, Terry says it isn't a real cuppa. Is it a real cuppa? I bought my son a doctor who, oh no, I can't get this. He said he loves it and he uses it all the time. I bought my son, I've lost it now, basically a big cup. Shahab, good morning. It's freezing today. Hopefully my ballet rehearsals later this afternoon will warm me up. Oh, I love the idea that you do ballet, Shahab. That's fantastic. What a fantastic thing to take up and do. It's really, must be so rewarding. Right, let's try and work this out and decipher Terry's message. It is a real cuppa, isn't it? I bought my son a Doctor Who cup. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks, Lewis. Sean's laughing at me. A Doctor Who cup a few years ago. He loves it and uses it all the time. Terry says, I use oat milk since turning vegan several years ago. Is oat milk nicer than almond milk? That's my question. I don't want to buy a big bottle and then find out it's horrible. Happy birthdays to Doreen and Linda. Everybody saying hi. Have a fab day to Shahab. Karen just said, I gave the brush pens as Christmas presents and the recipients, which were kids, all let me know how brilliant they are. They were so pleased. I'll tell you what, if I got those water brushes as a kid, I'd be blinking delighted. They're so good. Wendy says, I'll never look at a glue stick the same. Tracy, morning to everybody. Wendy says she got the glue sticks for her granddaughter's class. They're over the moon. Well, at that price, it is affordable to get them for the class. But listen, guys, this isn't just for children. I can buff that now because it's dry. these are for adults too, because as a glue stick, it actually is, you saw how pliable it is. It literally starts to move, and as a glue, look at how that's now, look at it, it's tearing, it's literally tearing the paper away. It's pulled the paper from there, and all the fibres of the paper have been scuffed up here, look, where it's stuck. Let's see if I can get it to stick again. Maybe I actually might be able to get that to, oh, we could make this nearly repositionable if we did it a bit earlier before it stuck too much. Right, let's leave that for a minute and see what happens. Morning, everybody. Lots of good mornings coming in. Mitch, good morning to you. Anne, good morning. We've got Fran, good morning to all. Avril, morning. Cold and snowy Clacton. 66% of the glue has gone. Wow, 66%. Lovely comments to Pam. Brenda, good morning. All of Snowing in Norfolk. Gail, good morning. We've got some really good products, as always, from Terry. Morning to everybody. Right, so Mitch is saying, not been a time of it lately, but getting there, thank you. Not been on here as much, excuse me, but we'll jump in when she can. Hope you're all keeping warm. Freezing here and still full of cold from Jan Hooks. Morwen, good morning. Karen, good morning. Fond memories of Clacton. My parents used to have a kiosk on the front and lived on the Birds Estate some years ago. Pam, morning, everybody. Avril, everybody saying good morning. Lynn, Mitch, all of you having a chat with each other, which we absolutely love. And it is lovely to have your company, everyone. Wendy says she only has a tiny splash of milk in my brew, or I drink it black. Oh, I can't imagine black tea. I have regular milk, but drink coconut milk on cereal. That's from Leslie. Marina says she loves the banner colour. It's a much better colour. Now, Janet says, Jan Hooks, that's how my daughter has hers, but it has to be skimmed milk. I have semi-skimmed. Carl started having pasteurised skimmed milk. He says it lasts longer.
Glue is fully allocated.
The glue, is it? Do you know what, guys? You've got an absolute steal there. I'm going to see if I can... well, I know I can get some more. Wendy says, don't worry, I've got plenty of glue sticks for me as well. I am going to get some more of that glue, so I do know we can get some more, so I will get you some more, because that, while you do this, I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it, to be able to do that with it. Right, let's talk about... Lewis, what should we do next? Shall I do...
Do a quick run of the counter?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so guys, so we'll just show you what we've got. Unfortunately, some things have sold out, but so first of all, let me talk to you about this. So this is a fabulous little thing. We'll make a bit of room here.
40% of that.
40, wow. This is a really nice weighty hammer. Now, it's interesting because it's got a very short handle. When you hold it in your hand, the weight is all here. You use a little bit of weight in the handle, but most of the weight is in the actual hammer element at the head, so that when you hit it, that is where the power is. Now, the other thing about it is, from a lady's perspective and a gentleman's, but particularly from the ladies who, you know, just through evolution, we're just not quite as strong as the guys are, that feels nice to be able to hold. Inside here, you are going to get a full alphabet. Now, the thing about this is a piece of equipment, everybody. So once you've got it forever. So you get the setter itself. So you get this little setter that you can use, and you get these. And the way you take that little plug comes out, that's just the fluff out of there. That pushes in like that. So it pushes right in, and and you're also going to, I've forgotten about this, you get the full set of numbers as well. Then when you take it and you hammer, you're using the length and power of the rod against the weight of the head, and you don't need to tap it hard. It will, I'm not going to do it on here because it will leave a mark, but that will give me a perfect impression. I'm just going to take that out. So you see this little pin there, that actually pushes in and pulls out. It's really easy to do. So each one of them, you're going to get a full alphabet, but you're also going to get all the numbers as well. Just take out another one. When you get them out the first time, you've got to take that little plug out, and then that just pushes onto there. Now, one of the things that I would do with this is get a little pen and just mark here where the top is, so that each time you put them in, you know that you're lining it up with the top. So you've got that there. Those go back in here. That is your tool. Now, you can use these, you can use them to get impressions in wax. You can use them on leather. And when we do our leather painting, these will definitely come in. You can use them on anything that's relatively soft and you want an impression. They work brilliantly on mirror card as well. So if you want to, in fact, let me just get a piece of mirror card because I've got a bit down here. Where is it gone? Is that bit of mirror card gone? Is it there? Nope. Thought it was mirror card. I'll be back in a minute. Now, I'll tell you what. Just going to do it on this piece of regular card, but I'm going to have to fold it over because otherwise I'm going to wreck the counter. Right, let's just do this. See what happens. We do this. Okay, that's not going to be thick enough. I'm making it thicker so that it absorbs the thing. Oh, brinking heck, that's brilliant. It works on card. It actually works on card as well. Thank you, Sean. Oh, now you could emboss your own words. Oh, this is, I never thought of doing this before. I knew it worked on, I know it works on
Up to 50%.
50%. Oh, I'm not surprised, everyone. Let me have another go at this. I just want to just double check how good this is. Yeah, that's brilliant. Would you go and get, or would you ask if someone would bring me a piece of mirror card, please? I need like an inch. This. Look at them. That's brilliant. You can just need to get the light right, don't we? There you go. Look, guys, that's really good to be able to do this. Oh, mirror card, this is going to look fantastic. It's designed for leather and those kinds of materials. But, oh, thanks, Lewis. Thank you. Right, watch this, guys. This is brilliant. This is where... Look at that. And it doesn't leave a line around the outside edge. And the whole thing is only $19.99. That is a crazy deal.
Strike it from the other side, the paper.
Strike it from the other side. Will it get an emboss? Yeah. Oh, I don't know, actually. It might, actually, because look at that. It did too. Right. Yeah, that's a good idea, Lewis. Yeah, it does. I've done it too close to where I did the other one. Yep, you get an embossed and a debossed. Embossed and debossed. That is brilliant. But it actually went through 2 sheets. That's how good.
80% now.
80% of the stock has gone. Well, I'm not surprised. just one little thing like that, and it's shown you all the different things you could do. And I love it comes in its own little packet. All of that together. And that little hammer, guys, you're going to use it for a lot of different things, because once you feel it, it just feels the right kind of weight in your hand. And look, that's going to take up no space at all in your craft stash. That literally will fit in your craft room. I mean, I'd have it just for the hammer, but now I'm thinking about doing this on card. If you've got mixed media pieces you're doing, putting that across certain elements of it, that's going to work really, really well. Right, everybody, thank you for joining us. It's such a pleasure to have your company. We're really lucky here at Highlight because we all craft, we get the chance to be able to share loads and loads of ideas with you. And I have to say that... has it? Okay, congratulations, everyone. It's fully allocated. Our glue, have we still got glue left? No, okay, so they've all gone as well. Let me come here, everybody, and I'm just going to share some of this with you. Oh, and don't forget to type the word copper into the comments. Somebody is going to win. I think this is David's, but he won't mind. This lovely little light up lamp. So type the word copper to win, and that's our giveaway for the hour. Right, seed beads. We're going to be using these a lot this week because they're going into some resin shows that we're doing, where we're doing some resin jewellery. Now, one of the things that I'm going to do with them is actually make them into little mini flowers. And we're going to make little mini flowers that then actually go into the resin. And because of the way that these are made, you're going to get a really fabulous effect. The little ones here, these crystals, actually look like crystals when you put them into resin. You're going to get all of these. You're going to get 24 pots of 5mm for $16.99. That is a crazy deal, everybody. And then, of course, you've also got the containers to keep them in as well. So please don't miss out on getting hold of that. Then we've got...
I had a quick question about the embossing tool.
Yeah.
Will it work on wood?
Yes. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. On a hard wood, it'll give you a really sharp edge. On a softer wood, it doesn't work on MDF. Let me just put that out there. It works, but it's not a good result. I'd say it doesn't. I don't like the result on it. But on a regular wood, absolutely, it looks amazing. Right, everybody, here. If you would like to get, and we've got 2 of each colour. It might be contents will vary on these. I don't think it is, but they are. This is your metallic chalk bundle. Now, it's only $6.99. One of these pens, you could expect to be paying anywhere up to about $6.99 for one. So that is a super amazing deal. And this is the kind of thing, get it while we've got it. So you've got it in your stash, and then when we're using it in a project, you can join in and you've already got it ready in your things. They're made by Zig. They are just one of those things from a brand, a real quality brand, but one of those things that you never know you need it until you think, oh, I wish I'd got one of those pens, and it's there for you. Right, the other thing we've got is our bow maker. Now, there's loads of tutorials on YouTube for this. You're actually going to get 3 rolls of curling ribbon. Now, perfect for this year, black and white all year round. Did you know white's Pantone's colour of the year? And you've got the pink in there, double bow maker, all of that for just $10.99. We've got our natural beeswax, roll it up and make your own beeswax candles. If we'd had time, that would have been my next demo, $11.99 to get that. Then don't forget our cutting mat and our tools. Shop mat at $12.99, included the tools, which are a craft knife, tweezers, embossing tools, and a pokey tool. If you've already got one, don't worry about getting a second. Just do it, because that works really well. Now, coming up in the next hour, we've got the launch of our template of the week, and it's a book shape. You're going to love it. Absolutely fabulous template. We've got our lovely Corinne with us. We need a winner for our giveaway, if that's okay, Lewis. We're already on it. And the winner is Alison Pearson. Alison, that lovely little globe will be on its way to you. And I will see you all in just a moment. I'm going next door to see Corinne.